Hello, everyone. I hope y'all are having a great day. Okay, I'm super pumped. I am launching the first course for Full Bloom Coaching, my health consulting business today, and I'm going to talk some more about that later. First, one thing is today is my birthday, and I've been like telling everybody like for months probably, or like at least weeks and all day today. But it's my birthday today, so that's great. And okay, but second thing, more importantly, is I want to get on here and talk a little bit and share. Oh my goodness, so many people are on already. Hi everyone. Um, okay, I'm getting on here to talk and share about just something that's been going on in my life recently, and that we all experience occasionally, at least if not often, is uncomfortable emotions. They come up. Everybody has them. There's nothing wrong with them. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, Zach. Happy birthday to me. I clearly get excited about it. So, okay. Uncomfortable emotions, though, which is not today, but was definitely last weekend, experiencing a lot of uncomfortable emotions. And I just want to talk about this idea, like why do uncomfortable emotions come up? Like, especially in situations that don't seem uncomfortable, right? Like, or maybe someone just says something and normally it wouldn't bother you, but all of a sudden today, like, or you're me and you're crying. Like, why does that happen? So first, just wanted to share from my story. Like there was a time in my life where, I was experiencing uncomfortable emotions 95 to 100% of the time. Whether that was crying or anxiety or panic attacks or fear or loneliness or just whatever it was, like it was all the time. And really grateful that today that's not the case. And a lot of that was just because I learned how to process uncomfortable emotions when they came up, right? So that's my belief that I've adopted today in the vast majority of cases, is that if uncomfortable emotions are coming up, they most likely don't have anything really to do with the situation that's happening right now in front of my face, whether it's a person, a place, a thing. It doesn't have anything to do with that. What it does have to do with is something from my past, a belief I have, a situation that happened when I was a child, some kind of fear, or just some kind of thing right in my subconscious that I probably don't even realize, but then all of a sudden there are these emotions coming up and I'm like, whoa, what is this? And my experience, and I think a lot of people's experience, whether it's in our society or I've been to a few other countries, maybe it's all over the world, I don't really know, but I think a lot of people are taught this idea that when we have uncomfortable emotions come up, that we should like not feel them, or we should suppress them, or there's something wrong with crying or feeling, or that if we are releasing them, like, there are only certain ways to do it. And I just want to get on here and talk about, what is it to feel triggered? When we experience something in our life today that is, hi Angie, that is happening to us, right? Maybe for example, I'm example. Okay. Maybe for example, I hear someone talking about, oh, well, okay, so here's something. So I am very, like, I don't like running late. I don't like running late at all. So when I am running late, I have this, right, I've adopted this belief that I'm actually, like, doing some work on unwinding out of now. But I've adopted this belief that if I get somewhere late, like, it's kind of better that I don't show up at all. Like, I just don't like being places late. Like, there's something wrong with it, right? And at some point in my life, I learned that, whether it was from a social context or my caretakers when I was younger, whatever it was. I mean, I think that's a pretty common thing that people are taught, and I just took it like straight to my soul. Like, I don't like being places late. Like, I've had a situation come up recently where I literally, like, subconsciously self-sabotaged my ability to be in this place because I knew I was going to be like 2 minutes late. And so the next thing I know, it's a long story. But, well, okay. So long story short, I'm on my way to class. I know I'm going to be late for class. And oh man, I can't even share this on this live. I'm about to though. I have diarrhea in my pants because I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna be late for class. And because of just these things that I know, right? Like I knew that my mind was like, whatever I can do to not be late to class, right? So obviously this happens. I'm gonna go home and like change clothes, like duh, right? But the point was that I knew I wasn't sick, right? It was just coming from a place where I didn't want to be late. Okay, so and this may sound crazy, that may sound like some leaps in logic. Like if you want me to break it down more, I can connect with me, but like, right, like there's a lot of things that our subconscious mind will do to affect our lives that we don't realize based on subconscious beliefs and things that we've accumulated over the years, especially during childhood. So I guess like just really what I want to get on here and say is that when we are feeling these emotions come up in our present life, being aware that it doesn't have, it likely doesn't have anything to do with who or what's in front of us, and then being able to, from that perspective, take a step back and like lovingly look at ourselves and allow ourselves to experience those emotions and let them come up, because dear God, like, are we going to push them down again? Like, believe me, they're going to just keep coming up. And if they don't come up in the form of tears or anger or fear, like they're going to manifest in other ways in your life. So give yourself the opportunity to feel what you're feeling and realize that whether it's a person in front of you who said something that rubbed you the wrong way, or it's the traffic on the road, or it's you know, the hot sun or the rainy days, whatever it is, that's not why you're upset. And that has nothing, like, it's not like that, right? Like it's something that you've adopted in your mind, in your subconscious, that then is affecting your life because you're not dealing with it, right? And we all do this, right? It's just a part of being human. You know, two key points though is one, like when emotions come up, like please feel them, because they're not going anywhere. They're not going to go away. And two, give yourself and the people around you the space, one, to do this, and two, like to hold, even in those moments, just like hold enough space to trust that it's not your external environment that's causing these things, right? We don't need to add blame to our external environment on top of everything else that's going on. That's not going to help anyone. Okay, so that's just what I wanted to get on and rap about for a minute. You know, a lot of this, I'm super pumped because, like I said, I'm launching my first course today. So it's for children 18 to 15 years old. If you are, Facebook, I think, is allowed at 13, right? So if you're watching this and you're a teenager or you have kids that could really benefit, and I don't know who couldn't, from learning meditation skills, emotional intelligence skills, body awareness, self-awareness, these things that I mean, I'm just thinking, if I had learned these things when I was a kid, if anyone had learned these things, the people, well, anyway, if we create a society where children are learning to be self-aware, emotionally intelligent, like even just, let's take, like, let me throw this question out to you. What's an emotion? Hi, Angie. Like, what's an emotion? Like, even if, you know, think about that for yourself. Ask a few other people today. There's not generally like one consensus on that answer, right? But if as a child we had an understanding of like what's the biochemical and physiological information like behind an emotion, like, oh, I have the ability to control some things about my body and to release those emotions as they come up, then they wouldn't be coming up later when we're 20 or 30 or 70 and affecting the things in our lives that aren't relevant at all to why those emotions originally occurred, right? So anyway, if you think that you know someone who can benefit from learning all of that at a young age so that they can start building a foundation to create a fulfilling, successful, whatever that means to them, successful life, then please reach out, contact me. I am so grateful to have accumulated this knowledge, to have mentors and teachers that have taught me so that I can teach you and teach your children and share with you. I also think this course is going to be great just for parents, providing material so that they can then further the instruction, just maintain it with their children, and also adopt it themselves if they want to. So that's what I have today. I'm super excited. Also, it's my birthday. And I hope you all have such a beautiful day. Much peace and love to you. Bye.